welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my 2019 goals. Yes, it's January the 7th, but I normally write the first week of January off, although I have started my goals in that first week. But it's my mother-in-law's birthday on the 1st of January, so birthday cake there. William's birthday was yesterday, so again birthday cake. And Chris is normally off for that first week of January, so there's drinks and all sorts of things. So starting as of today, I'm really going to be gung-ho on my goals. I do have other goals, but these are my main 7 goals. I posted these on Instagram on the 1st of January, and the way I wrote them up on our board, which I will share with you. One goal was actually at number 7, but I just wrote them out. They're not in that order, and I think some people must have thought that the number 7 goal was the least of my worries, but that is not the case. It is actually my number 1, but let's get to it. So on my list on my wall, you will see that it says number 7, family first. Well, of course, family is always first. And that being this year, I tend to be on my phone and the kids will come out and I'll be like, I'm looking at something. I'm guilty of that. It's terrible. When the kids were little, we always had movie night on a Friday night where we would have popcorn and a surprise with lollies. I got that off Kate+8. I don't know if you used to watch that on the Lifestyle channel. Thing I got from her was having a movie night, popcorn and a surprise, and we haven't done that for a long time. Game night, even a night just with Chris and I. We did go to Bon Jovi and away for the weekend in the beginning of December, and it was fabulous. But just making sure that I've got to take a photo for Instagram, I've got to edit a video for YouTube. Not that I'm a big YouTube person. I was letting it overcome me. The kids were home and I'd be editing a video, so I'm going to be allocating time. Family is first. Playing with William in the afternoon, you know, I say he's on the Xbox all the time, but I'm guilty of not going out and actually playing with him or doing things with the girls. So yes, my number 1 is family first. That comes to my second goal of more photos of us. I was looking through my camera roll on my phone, and there's more photos of the house renos, the house, staged photos, than actually photos of us with the kids. There's hardly any photos of me with the kids or family photos. So I'm trying to make it my goal to take a photo every day or every couple of days of us, and printing those photos. I'm so guilty of having photos. If you saw my decluttering video, which I'll link below, of my wardrobe, I came across my photos from our wedding day, the disposable cameras. Like, I put that, oh, I'll do that tomorrow, and never do it. So I'm going to be taking more photos of us, printing them up and having them around the house. Maybe that will stop me, my third, yelling. I am known to be a yeller. I can't help it. I yell out, I yell at the kids. I'm guilty of it. I try not to, but I just get so worked up with things and I yell. And maybe if I had more photos of us around the house, I wouldn't yell as much. So that is definitely one of my goals, is yelling at the kids in the morning. It's my own downfall of not being prepared the night before. So just taking those steps to stop being a mum that yells. And my neighbours will thank me for it. Not that I have many neighbours, but I'm sure you can hear me on the other side of our town. That's how loud I yell. Guilty. Number 4 is travel more. Chris works so hard with our business. He's always away. He's home on the weekends, and we were doing a lot of, originally when we moved here to our place, Chris was doing 4-in-1, 3-in-1, 2-in-1, and just work and renos have overcome us that we don't get out and about and holiday. Our last proper holiday was in Fiji, and I think William was 3 years old. So we've had little getaways for 4 days, but as a proper holiday, when we first were together, Chris played football professionally, so we had the off season and we would go see things. We would travel back from Canberra to Queensland, so you'd see things. We got to live in France and England, so we got to see things there as well. And since moving and settling, we have kind of like put that on the back burner because of renovating. So that is one of our goals, and our big goal is to get a caravan this year. It's all in the works at the moment. So on the weekends when Chris does come home, we can do trips around Queensland and then plan big family holidays. We live in such a beautiful country, but we have done the trip up the middle of Australia and seen Uluru and stuff, but we want to William to be able to see that. We want to go to Tasmania. But yeah, travel more, is conquer our renos. I know I just said that we spend a lot of time renoing and stuff like that, but if we allocate time when there's the weekends that we're not traveling, that we can actually target our renos and get them done. We've got so many little jobs where we scatter about because we've got so many things. I get ideas in my head and I'm like, Chris, you got to do this, Chris, you got to do that we don't actually stick to our renos. So I'll be writing a task and setting it of what we want to do, especially our downstairs reno. We had planned to do that on the Christmas break, but you know, Chris is working all the time, so we decided to step back, have a lot of family time. But definitely I will be conquering the renos this year. I'm not saying that we will be finished, but I would love to just conquer them and coming to them, and that is backing myself. So many renos I wait for Chris, and I could have done them, like painting, although I did paint inside of the majority of the house with my dad, but like I want to do my office. I could basically do that on my own. So I'm going to back myself with my YouTube too. I'm very blessed that Chris decided that yes, I could quit my job and focus more on the kids. And I said one of my things was to do YouTube, share being a mum, share my cleaning, decluttering. I'm definitely not the tidiest person in the world, but doing YouTube makes me keep on top of that. And I kind of backed off on that, thinking that I was silly doing it, but I had my husband back me. He went and bought me the camera, he went and bought me a great computer. So I really want to back myself this year, share with you my mothering stuff, our travel, you know, renos, everything. So you'll see a lot more from me, and I'll be dedicating that time to do that so it doesn't come into family time of editing when the kids are at school. Excuse that noise in the background, someone's doing something. But also back myself with Instagram. Like there's times that I don't take a photo and I'm like, oh, I can't, you know, post that, and just do it. I'm going to back myself with that, back myself with exercise and eating healthy. I always start it and then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do that. So that's my very last goal, is to back myself in everything I do. I have a really supportive husband, really supportive kids. So that is my goal. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'm sorry it was rambling and chatting and stuff like that, but if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to do so. There is going to be lots of decluttering from me. There's going to be lots of renos, traveling. I'll be taking Chris really wants to get on board with that one, and filming our trips in our caravan. So you'll see lots of Australia. So if you're an overseas follower, if you want to see Australia, definitely subscribe to that. Mum hacks, grocery hauls, you name it, I'll be doing them, and I'll be backing myself. So thanks again guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I forgot one of them, I was too busy chatting, is simplifying our home. We are crowded with so much stuff that I keep things and I don't really need. You'll see that I decluttered and organized my wardrobe. I'm talking really fast because my battery is flashing because I forgot to put it back on charge. But simplifying our home. Do I really need all this extra things? And I've started simplifying the kitchen decor, and oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Can you hear Isabel brushing her teeth with the electric toothbrush in the background? I know I said I was dedicating time, but she's awake, she's cleaning her room, the other two are asleep, so I thought I'm going to film this video. Anyway, enough chatting from me. Thanks again guys for watching. Bye.